A very good evening to everyone. Welcome to Global Online. And here we are back with our UGC NTA NET preparation for paper 1 for your June 2024 cycle, wherein we have shortlisted some important and repeated questions which are important for the unit information and communication technology. So we are going to see this in detail with respect to what are those 10 questions. And as I told you, we are doing this particular MCQ series for ICT. So you can definitely ensure that you are keeping a tap on these series and trying to prepare yourself best for your June 2024 examination. Before we go ahead, an important announcement from 25th of March. We do have our new batches starting live on the app. Now how you are supposed to join this batches, or if you are interested in this batches, how can you get in touch? So let me tell you about this in detail at the end of the class. So make sure till the end you are staying tuned, knowing the questions, answering the questions very well. If any topic, you can just list it down and study well. So let's start with the first question for the day. And very easy question I have taken, because there are some questions which are repetitive, though they are easy, but you sometimes you get blank. So where is RAM located? So when we talk about the memory, we are supposed to do this topic memory in detail also, but still let's understand quickly that where is RAM located. That is expansion board, external drive, or motherboard, or all of the above. So when we talk about the memory in the computer, so we have RAM, ROM memory, which we have to study apart from registered and cache memory. But right now we have the memory in front of us. Sorry, we have the question in front of us is the location of the RAM. So when we talk about RAM location, whether it is an expansion board, whether it is an external drive in the computer, or whether it is the motherboard, or it is all the above. So let's see how many of you are able to answer this question very quickly, and make sure that we are understanding the concept very well. So when I talk about RAM, as I said, it is a random access memory, which is also termed as main memory. So this is also called as what? It is also called as the main memory, and it is the temporary memory, okay, that allows the information to be stored randomly and accessed quickly and directly without any intervention of the data. So a computer can write data into and read data from the RAM. So this is write, read, and write. In short, you can say read and write. Every time a user turns on the computer, a set of operating instructions, is copied from the hard disks into what? Into the RAM. And these instructions, which helps to help the computer to control the basic functions, remain in the RAM until the computer is turned off. So this you will find that it will be remaining in the RAM until it is turned off. As soon as the power is turned off, wherever the data or whatever data is present, the it will in the RAM will disappear. So now our main question is, so where is this RAM located? So as I said, no, we have to study secondary memory, we have to study, main memory, we have to study registers, we have to study cache. So apart from all those, a very small topic which I took right now, RAM, that is your main memory, is located in none other than it is located in motherboard, right? So we have understood what is RAM, what are the functions, but the location wise, it is located in motherboard. Fine. Now, coming to the next question. See, as I said, I am been, very importantly, I've taken the topic of memory, so that little bit of information in detail when we do this topic also, you will be able to recall it. Cache memory is faster than random access memory is the statement one. You have to identify the right and wrong statement. Random access memory, so RAM, just now we spoke about, is closer to the processor than cache memory. So now here it talks about what? Now we have a location wise, okay? So whether cache is faster than random, or random access memory is closer to the processor than cache. So basically, the question is revolving around the cache memory and the random access memory. So when we come to the statements, obviously cache memory is much more faster, because it is, it is the volatile computer memory which is closest to the CPU. So it is second statement is false, because cache is the faster and the closest memory. The access time of data is less than any of the or then that of any main memory. So all the recent instructions which are stored, it is stored in the cache memory, and it is the fastest memory that provides the data with the highest speed. The capacity of the cache memory is also is too low in comparison to that of the random access memory. So if you can see over here, I have mislisted over here also. Cache memory is something which is closer to CPU. CPU cache memory is 10 to 100 times faster compared to random access memory. So it can get and start the processing instructions of the data much more faster, like in nanoseconds, which is required to respond to the CPU. Got it? So at least these few basic points you have to remember very well. Okay. Now, acronym, yes, there are very few. There are acronyms like in higher education system. Even acronyms nowadays are very common in ICT, so you should know about it very well. A very easiest acronym I have given URL. So because in 2023 you have one question based on this only. They have given you the acronyms, and they have told that the acronym is not compatible. Instead of saying that it is odd man out, it's not compatible. So yes, such type of questions are there in recent cycle also, but they may be bit in the different form of twisting the question. So URL is uniform resource locator, uniform research locator, or a resource link, or a research link. So coming to the full form with respect to URL, it is basically the uniform resource locator. So it talks about what URL is nothing but it is a locator which is uniform resource locator, right? So yes. So when we talk about URL, okay, so in short, in any student who is completely from a non-IT background and does not even, has any idea about uniform resource locator, so let me tell you, it's a address, a unique the address of a unique resource of the web. So when we talk about URLs example, so it is basically, like for example, when we talk about URL, okay, so it tells you what, it gives a reference of an address on the internet. So HTTP, okay, so what basically what information you want to look for. So it gives it gives an indication of that. So URL, as I said, it's nothing but a uniform resource locator which talks about, it's giving a unique resource to the web, and that's what it is, known for, right? Now, as I said, URL, uniform resource locator, as I said, it is a unique identifier which is used to locate a resource on the internet. It's also referred as web address, and it consists of multiple parts. It consists of protocol, domain name that tell a web browser how and where to retrieve a resource from, right? Coming to the next question, we again have statements. The use of ICT in organizing teaching learning program in the universities has the potential to optimize the learning outcomes. So yes, we have a lot of digital initiatives by ICT, okay, in higher education. So do we use the ICT teaching learning program in the universities, which has, the potential to optimize the learning outcomes? Statement 2 says that formative assessment provides supports to enhance the quality of teaching learning. Okay. So, see, now this set of question can be accounted as ICT or even teaching. So, they have just, combined two concepts in one question. So, coming with respect to ICT in teaching learning, will optimize the learning outcomes. Definitely true. Yes, and formative assessments are the one which provides the support, to enhance the quality of teaching learning. Yes, see, it is not written it is the only assessment which provides supports. It is saying that it provides support to enhance the quality. So like formative, there are other set of assessments such as summative, non-reference, criterion reference, comprehensive continuous evaluation. So many of them are there, but one among them is what, the formative assessment, right? Okay. Coming to the statements, now you have to identify which of these statements with reference to ICT are correct. NKN stands for New Knowledge Network. MOVES are offline courses. National Supercomputing is a Government of India initiative. Clock rate of CPU is measured in gigabytes. And Param Shivai is the supreme, sorry, It's a supercomputer. Okay, now these are something, few questions are related to, uh, very common terms. Few you have to make sure that you are aware of. So moves we know. So if you see option number B, moves are online courses. So if you see option number B, it's cancelled, right? Now NKN is a new knowledge network. So this term, if you know very well, so maybe you're not aware of national computing clock rate, you're not aware. Param Shiva is something which is, a supercomputer. So this is, and this is right. But out of both, NKN you should be aware of. So sometimes, you may be very fortunate enough to get a very easy indication. And sometimes it becomes very difficult if you do not know the concepts. So coming to the right answer, so right answer here stands to be option number one. That is, Param Shiva is a supercomputer, and yes, national supercomputing is a government of India initiative. So if you see the rest of the options, NKN is nothing but National Knowledge Network, which is talking about, multi-gigabyte national research and education network, which is definitely to provide a high-speed backbone for education and research. A national supercomputing mission which was launched by, the capacity and capabilities with respect to, the national knowledge network. Param Shivai is the first supercomputer, yes, which was installed by IIT Banaras Hindu University. And the two supercomputers were there from India, that is Param, which we have, Siddhi Al, sorry, Param Siddhi Al and Mihir. That is, it's basically which have made, Param Siddhi Al, that is, and Mihir, which have made the top 500 list of world's most powerful computers. So either of them. So these statements, see, these statements, only one, that moves are offline, no online courses. But through one statement, B is only given in two options. Still, you will have a dilemma for option number three and, one. So it is very important, such statements, such, concepts, you should be aware what has happened, right? Now, coming to question number six. Now, see, question number six is very generic question. Just put your efforts of understanding the question very well. You don't have to have any concept clarity as such. You can do it on your own also. Which of the following are the issues rising out of growing reliance on technology? So, if we talk about technology and we have a growing, a dependency on technology, because of what? It is because of profitability, security concerns, or privacy concerns. So, why are we, having that concern with respect to the growing technology? See, we every concept has its pros and cons. So same way is with IT, right? But what are these concerns? Can it be only profitability? Can it be security and profitability? Can it be security, profitability and privacy, or it can be either of any given options? So when we talk about the concerns, it includes all. It is profitability also, security concerns also, as well as privacy concerns. So both of them come under what? It comes under your information technology, which is one of the raising concern. Coming to next, match the following, we have computer networking. As I said, URL we have done just now. VoIP, if you remember, I've taken in yesterday's, session class, which I was doing with respect to computer network, fiber optic cable and UTP cable. So yes, you have the options given in front of you with respect to light pulses, with respect to internet phone calls, with respect to connection of the computers in small buildings, and with respect to text which is used by web browsers. So if you see URL C point we have done just now, right? So you know that, okay, this is the text used by the web browsers to locate web address. So if you see B is 1, so this cannot be an option. B is 1 again, this cannot be sorry, we are talking about C, no? So C is 2 here, this cannot be option. C is 4, C is 4, again C is 2. But then you should be very clear with these two options. So you should know any one of them very assuredly, so that you come to the right choice of the option, right? So let's see the right option, that is option number B only, 2. So VoIP is basically nothing but it is, it is the use of internet, it is use of internet to make a phone calls, okay? Fiber optic cables, the one which passes the lights, transmit the light. URL, it talks about web browsers. UTP cable, it is the one which connect the computers in the form of what, the small buildings, okay, with respect to the connection, the computer connection or computer network, you can talk about. So, see, in such, even just now I showed you two answers or three answers before. Many times you cannot rely on a single concept. Some extra concept should be known. So you have to make sure that your more or more MCQs are practiced very well, right? Now, so VoIP is, basically it is talking about what? It is talking about voice over internet protocol, which is also called as IP technology, telephony, sorry. It's a method or a group of technologies which delivers voice communication for a session with the help of internet. When we talk about fiber optic cable, as I said, it is known as optic fiber cable, which is, which contains the fibers that is used to carry lights. So I've given you an example also. Twisted pair cabling is a type of wiring where the conductors, of a single circuit are twisted in order to improve the electromagnet capacity, sorry, compatibility. So see, as I said, this unit is bit technical when it comes to certain concepts. Your a good amount of revision of your theory ones and MCQs in large number will help you to get answer to these questions very well. Now coming to select the following that includes the formats which are suitable for sound files. So there are, there are certain formats given to you. Now MP4 is given, WMA is given, MP3 is given, MIDI is given, WAV is given, AVI is given. So you have to select from these the audio files. So sorry, the sound files. Okay. So you have to be very careful now which comes under what, which comes. So this is again very technical aspect. So you should know very well which comes among them, which comes under what, which comes under the sound file. So let's see when we talk about the sound file. So we have, MIDI, that is nothing but your musical instrument digital interface. Waveform is an audio file. Window media is again an audio file. MP3 is a short MPG audio layer which stands for MPEG. So this is the acronym which stands for Motion Pictures Expert Group. So again, this is very, very technical form of question. You should be very clear about these questions, or concepts before getting into the questions. Now, yes. With respect to unit of storage, again, this is very common question. And now you don't have only kilobytes and bytes and megabytes and gigabytes. We are just crossed beyond that. So here they are talking about the largest unit among the following. So terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, yottabyte is given. You have to tell which is the largest. As I said, no, you have to go beyond gigabytes and megabytes now. So the largest among all is yottabyte. So if you see, it starts with bits, byte, kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, petabytes, exabytes, zettabytes, yottabytes, and brontobytes. Now, brontobytes was not given, so obviously the largest in the given sequence is yotta. Otherwise, if you see, it's brontobytes and the smallest is bits. So they may ask you any form of, the order of descending, ascending, or the highest or lowest. Should be very well prepared with this chart, right? Okay, next is the set of computer programs that manage the hardware and software of the computer. Is it compiler? Is it operation machine? Is it operating system or none of the above? So when the set of programs that manage hardware as well as software, it will be called as what? It will be called as your operating system. Okay, managing hardware as well as software. It's operating system, right? So I have just done a quick 10 questions. As I said, I will slowly, gradually start increasing the questions. But sometimes if the questions are little tough, I'll make sure that they are explained very much in detail like I did in the last class. And at the same time, if they are easy, I will try to, take more number of questions to give you a good amount of practice with MCQs. Now, those students who are new to the channel or you are seeing the video for the first time, and if you are interested to go for a global online app, Just download with the help of Google Play Store, download the app, register yourself with a registered mobile number. You can go to the course one, wherein you have all the details with respect to Hindi language, English language, with respect to the demo sessions, the notes, the theories, lectures, the video lectures. Everything is there on the app. Again, we have given our contact details also. If you feel that you're not able to uh, get it, you can just contact our team. They will help you to understand the things much better. That's all we have for the day. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next class.